Welcome back to my little channel. Today we're going to go where we've been before, the gender wage gap. And some time ago I found this funny video that was put on the webs by Glamour. And Glamour had a boy, or a man, and a girl, or a woman, talk to each other on how they get paid. And to make things more interesting, it's not a white woman, it's a black woman. And they talk about the gender wage gap. Let's see how that goes. And I'm going to tell you, for those of you who haven't seen it, there is going to be a small twist in it. Ooh, that's nice. We're making progress, it seems. It used to be 77 cents and now we claim it's 82%. So women are on the rise, are they? Well, good for them. I mean, reality still tells us a different story, mind you. But no, 82% to the dollar. Still bullshit, but less bullshit than 77, I guess.
So my name is Simi, I'm 27 and I'm in enterprise sales. So I work with CIOs in about 9 states and try to move them to the cloud.
Hi there, Simi.
I'm Tony, I'm 28 and I'm in strategic sales in a software company where we work on marketing and brand strategy through their links.
And hi there, Tony.
Okay, you ready for my questions?
Let's do it. Why did you agree to do this?
I know, that is a good question. The reason I really agreed to do this is because we never talk about minority women versus other women, because there's a huge wage gap between men and women, but there's a wage gap between white women and women of color. And that's a conversation that doesn't get brought up a lot. I don't necessarily want to be the one to be open and to share my salary and everything, but I think it's very important that, you know, some women of color are included in this conversation.
That's awesome.
Okay, well, there are a few things I have to respond to. First off, it's not being brought up a lot. Oh, for fuck's sake, where have you been? Every time when there are people talking about how there's a difference between what men earn and what women earn, the second thing is, and black women have it worse. Reality still is, not into the conversation just yet, but it's been brought up a fucking lot. So, you're sitting there to talk with each other about the gender wage gap, fair enough, but don't try to pretend that it's not being talked about, because it is, quite often. And I wonder, should we force Tony to hand in his balls already? Because, for fuck's sake, dude, could you be any more, how do you say this? A cock? I mean, yes, what you're saying. Oh, yeah, no, you're so right. Yeah, bloody hell.
Yeah, why did you agree?
I would self-identify as a feminist.
I like it.
Right? and how could I get an opportunity to do this and say no?
First off, recognize he's not in it for equality, he's in it for feminism. And she's not in it for equality. She seems to be in it for feminism because she can high-five him for when he says, oh yeah, I'm a feminist. Oh, right on to you, brother.
Do you feel like you're paid what you deserve?
Oof, that is so direct. I definitely wouldn't complain about the amount of money I make. I think it's great, but I do know that a lot of my peers make more money than me, and I don't think that it's completely based on merit. So I guess the answer is no. What about you?
I think, generally speaking, I'm pretty okay in the short term. If I continue to get paid when I close the deals, what I expect to get paid,
Then
it's okay.
good.
So, without knowing each other's numbers, we can already say one thing. The dude, he's okay. The woman, no, not so much. She's dissatisfied. Okay, remember this, because there are 2 things coming back in a moment which will make this look so much more entitled. And you know what I found most interesting in this? I mean, he's okay with what he gets paid. She is not, because she knows most of her peers get more. But how does she know? I mean, did they tell her? Or is she just assuming? Because remember, women only get 82%.
Did you negotiate your pay?
I did.
Okay.
I actually worked with a negotiation coach that worked very closely with women. She definitely helped me a lot. Negotiation is a skill. Women aren't as comfortable bragging about themselves, putting themselves on a pedestal, or even being aggressive in general. And it's kind of something you need to do if you want to get what you want.
And so they gave you a number and you said no.
That's correct.
That's cool.
And there's another stereotype debunked. Women don't negotiate their pay. Well, this woman clearly does. And don't you find it funny that so far all questions have been answered by both? But apparently it's not important to see if he negotiated his pay. Is that because we assume he automatically did already? And there's another funny thing that I found so far. I've heard her talk a lot more than I heard him talk. Well, obviously you have heard me talk most, but out of those two, I mean.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, the suspense.
Let's go.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom, indeed. If women only make 82 cents to the dollars, how much does he make to the dollar? Because it's obviously less. And I know it's unfair, it's anecdotal. These are just two individuals. Two individuals to make a point that women get out-earned by men by showing that this is actually not the case. I'm not quite sure what point they want to make. Oh, and there have been a lot of studies recently that in certain large cities like New York and in the UK in general, which isn't a city but a country, women out-earn their male counterparts. So, yeah, there is that.
Curveball.
What should we say? I know, curveball on us. So, do you know what the pay gap is between white men and black women?
Well, obviously, in this case, $20,000 a year.
No, not at all.
No idea. Can you guess?
I guess this is why you earn $20,000 less, mate. She just showed you she earns $20,000 more. So what's the pay gap? $20,000. How hard can this be? Well, I know it's anecdotal, but still.
I don't even know.
It's about 66 cents to the dollar.
66 is a huge difference.
Oh, for fuck's sake, she almost makes 20% more than he does. And here she is talking about how black women only earn 66%. No, you almost earn 120%, apparently. And I do feel sorry for the guy. Oh my god, did he hand her his balls. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a woman out-earning a man. Hell, I have women out-earning me on my very job. So that's not the main thing that I'm taking out of this. No, the main thing I'm taking out of it, he was sure he would out-earn her. She was sure she would be out-earned by him. But reality, as so often, is a deal breaker in these cases. This is what most feminists don't understand. There is feminism and there's reality. And there the two will meet.
What do you think explains why this case defies the pay gap?
Could it be, and I'm just throwing it out there, because it's bullshit?
My assumption is that if you don't know your value relative, it's hard to demand it.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to be here to shine a light. I remember when I was younger, my mom took a huge pay cut to leave a job that she hated, and I think it affected me in a way. I really do care both about how I feel in the role, but also making sure that the way I'm compensated makes me feel the way I want to feel also.
Or, and I'm just throwing it out there, the pay gap is bullshit. I like the way you explain it though. No, I'm being paid less because I never asked for more money. And my mother didn't ask for more money, therefore I'm not asking for... Wait a second, are you saying you get paid less because women get paid less and you're a woman? What the fuck?
But I'm not sure that's the case for everyone? What do you
What do I
think?
I think there are a lot of factors that are at play in terms of women of color specifically and men, why their salaries are so different. I think there might be disparities in terms of education, and there are financial issues. Maybe they can't afford to go to a very expensive private school, for example. I think there are lots of other reasons, especially in the corporate world. For example, I'm the only black female on my team in North America. Right? And that's pretty normal for me, throughout my career, to be the only one or maybe one of two, maximum. For example, I get different reactions depending on what I do with my hair.
And then they go on to talk about how the difference pay between men and women is such a big deal. And, oh yeah, because a black woman, yada yada, blah blah blah. And, oh, it's so bad for women, yada yada, blah blah. You make 20,000 more than he does, by the way. You know, just putting it out there again. Because it seems that you've missed this. But it's kind of funny because then she talks about how she's the only black woman on her team. Which is very possible. Mind you, I don't know her team. But then I'm wondering, how big is your team? Considering that only, let's say, 6% of America are black women. So, how many Asian people are on her team? I assume there would be one, maybe two, but probably not. Considering the fact that, well, there are less Asian women in America than black women in America. So there is this thing as well. It could be just a demographic thing. But no, it's because she's a black woman. The thing is, the narrative is put on so thick that even after it's proven that she out-earns him, they continue to talk about how black women are being paid less. And it's not only her doing it. No. Our little man goes along quite nicely in saying, well, yeah, no, you out-earn me, but on average, no, I know I'm privileged. Yeah, no, I'm the one who has it a lot easier. I mean, you have to work so hard to earn 20,000 more than I do. But then again, that would be merit, wouldn't it? She works harder, therefore she earns more. Fair enough. There is no problem with that. So why are you defending this? Why are you making it sound like you're the bad guy here because you get out-earned by a woman? The double standards are so thick. It's so annoying. I mean, I don't mind that a woman earns more than a man. If you do the job, then you get paid for it. Does a woman out-earn me? As I said earlier, there are a few women that out-earn me in my job. And that's okay. I mean, it could be because of they work there longer. It could be because of merit. It could be because I negotiated badly. I don't give a fuck. I'm happy with what I earn. I have never enough, don't get me wrong. But yeah, fair enough. The thing is, it's my job, it's my pay. The same goes for them. It's their job, it's their pay. Would she like to earn more? Well, yeah, obviously, because she knows men in her field out-earn her. But then again, the man sitting in front of her doesn't out-earn her. But hey, we're not going to mention any of that. Fuck that. And you know, with that, I'm going to end it. The little one is awake, as you can hear him in the background, and I've tried to keep him quiet, which is not going to work. But I did want to finish this video because I don't make that many videos at the moment because of real life and whatnot. Think about what just happened here, people. There's a woman out-earning a man, telling that man that black women, on average, earn half of what they earn. There is, well, not half, 66%, fair enough. But there is a double standard in this. Yeah, no, I get paid way less than you do. Oh, I earn more a year, but I get paid way less than you do. Can we please stop with this gender wage gap bullshit thing? I mean, it's been debunked so many a time. Even in this video, proving how men get paid more than women, you're debunking that very assertion. Well, anyway, thank you, Glamour. And thank you, people, for watching. I mean, I hope you enjoyed this. Like, share, subscribe if you feel so inclined. If not, let me know why not. If you do, let me know why you liked it. Criticism, as always, is more than welcome. And I hope to see you all next time.